Hi everybody, Kaz Grant here, jumping in with another juicy personal branding topic for you all today. And today I wanted to talk about trusting your gut more with your personal brand. So I am all for, I own a personal branding agency, right? I'm all for strategy, I'm all for planning, I'm all for following the tips that make something really great. I'm all for everything like that, right? But I'm also on the edge of woo-woo a little bit as well. I love the law of attraction. I love that there's a higher power out there, whatever that is for every individual on the planet, whether that's the universe, God, whoever. I do believe that there's more to life than what we can physically see and hold in our hands and all of the science and everything like that. I feel like there's more. So when it comes to creating your personal brand and sharing, especially your messaging, I feel like strategy, planning, all of that is great, but trusting in your gut is the real flex and where it's at. So I actually believe that when I'm creating my personal brand content for myself, that exactly what I'm putting in that piece of content, exactly how I'm saying it, exactly how I've filmed it, exactly if I've shared a post and a graphic with it, or a picture and a face, or a video, whatever form that it takes, whatever messaging is in it, the right person will hear that messaging when I put it out at the right time for them. Will it be immediately? Maybe not. Will it be 10 months down the line? Maybe on certain platforms like YouTube, you're going to be, your content is potentially going to be resonating months, years, decades down the line, because it's going to be there and available for people anytime they want to come back to it. It might not get 100 likes straight away, but you never know down the line what it will get, because then it will resonate with the world. So I really, really believe that trusting your gut is like your personal brand's superpower. Now, I don't mean, because sometimes I think when we become quite self-aware, we're like there and we're looking at our content and we feel this kind of fear within us, because we're like, oh my gosh, I'm putting myself out there, like, oh, I feel uneasy about shouldn't I, all of these thoughts and these things kind of hit us. I don't mean like that's not your gut. Your gut is below all of that, it's beneath all of that, right? You've got to get over that side of it and out of your head and out of the ego and out of the fear side of it to get through, and then trust in what the messaging is that you're putting out. So there is an element of don't just kind of create this and kind of stand in that space of limbo, overthinking and procrastinating on whether you should or shouldn't. I think move through that straight away and just trust in the fact that that is the perfect thing to share. And again, like, don't get so caught up in the detailing and all of the rest of it, and is your grammar correct, and have you got any spelling mistakes and all of this stuff that we can get caught up in. Yes, it's great to have perfection, but we're all striving for this kind of perfection that none of us are ever going to actually achieve, because we are humans at the end of the day. So actually trusting in ourselves, putting it out, even if it might be imperfect, is going to be better than not putting it out at all, staying invisible, holding yourself back. So when I come to create content, I've got a plan. Like I said, I've got the strategy, I've got the plan, I've got the topic that I want to be talking about that kind of week. I'll sit down with that piece of content, with that topic, and I'll come up with kind of ideas in my head. And again, I just let it flow onto the page, onto the online page, whether again it's in a post or anything. Even when I'm filming these videos, I haven't got a script. I might have some bullet points of essential things that I want to talk about, but I don't have a script to follow. I don't follow anything rigidly, because again, I believe that whatever is going to come out of my mouth in this video, somebody somewhere will hear it and actually either be inspired by it, take action on it and create their own personal brands, because it'll build their confidence to do that, and they'll actually start creating. I just believe that the right people will see this that need it, and they will take action on that, and they will create their amazing, most perfect personal brands for them. So again, thinking about your audience and like freeing yourself from this perfection trap, and just listening to your gut. If your gut has shared this story in your content, that is quite a personal story. It might be quite hard to, it might be quite scary to put that out there. It might be quite hard for you to press that share button. Actually, though, it came out of you. And trust that it came out of you for a reason. And yes, you may get some negativity from it. Yes, you may get some haters on it. You might get a comment that you don't like, depending on the subject that you've written about and how it's going to hit other people. But that's on them, not you. Again, your content isn't, sometimes your content is being consumed by people who have a self-awareness. Sometimes it's going to be consumed by people who have no self-awareness, and they're going to react with their ego, and they're going to let fear come out of them, and they're just going to attack. We're not doing that. We're like staying calm, staying cool, calm, collected. We're staying peaceful. We're trusting that what we're saying is going to hit the right people and going to affect and positively impact the right people. We're letting that go. If some negativity comes back, it's all good. Maybe we needed some of that negativity. Maybe some of it's telling us something. Maybe we need to learn a lesson of let that go if it happens to us and not care so much about other people's opinions. Let it go. So I would like to invite you all to trust your gut more with your personal brand. If you write it, if you put it there, if you share it in a video, if you put it out to the world, know and trust in yourself enough to know that that was the right thing to share at that right time, in that right moment, and the right person will hear it and pick up that message and take action from it, be inspired by it, gain a little bit of knowledge themselves, change something in their life for the better. The exact right person will do that. So I invite you all to share from your gut. Share your content, share your personal brand content from your gut. Release it to the world and trust that it's going to be the right thing, because it absolutely is. Just like this video right now will be the right thing to somebody who watches it. I trust in that. I believe in that more than anything else. And I let that guide me over my fear of judgment, other people's opinions. I don't care about all of that. I care about that one person that this video is going to impact in a positive way. I care about that one person who's going to create their personal brand based off of watching this video and getting over a little bit of a self-belief issue or a limitation that they've had in the past, and creating it and getting out there and doing it, because I know that that will positively impact their life down the way. That's powerful. That is so, so powerful. So think of that one person that you're going to impact via that gut message that you've shared in the exact way that you were supposed to share it. Not letting anybody else like, oh, you can't do that, you're not supposed to do that, that shouldn't be done, or share it in your way, because that is the way it's supposed to be. And this is what's great about a personal brand. It's you. If you can't trust your gut with it, then really, is it your personal brand? Because if you're sharing all this fabricated content that's just created because you should, is it coming from you? Is it what you would actually say to the world? Is it what you would actually share? Probably not. So that's inauthentic. Let's stop that. And let's share more of ourselves, because that is what people want to see. That is what will resonate with people, and that is what will get you ahead with your personal brand in 2025 and beyond. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to be dropping another one next week. And also, we have been recording in the studio, myself and Toby, the next set of Brand You podcast episodes. So we've got 5 recorded in the bag, 1 special guest episode as well, which is centering around TikTok, because that's a hot topic at the moment with the US ban. So make sure to keep your eyes peeled. I will be sharing those on my YouTube channel in February. So keep your eyes peeled, subscribe, follow along so that you get notified every time a video drops. And let's get out there and create your personal brands together, because you've got this. You could do this.